So this happened. Surprise! Yes, Sabina and I were on Songs of Tokyo, which finally was on TV last week. The TV show is still available, so I will put the link in the description so you can just watch it. It's available freely on replay on Songs of Tokyo website. The first question that I received the most is, how did I get on the show? There is no big secrets. They actually posted a link on a Reddit forum and it was relayed on Twitter. Sabi, you know her under the name of Rhea. Gyoza, I always call her Gyoza, but yeah, her real name is Sabina and I always call her Sabi. So for the sake of this video, because her real name was displayed on the screen, I'm gonna use the real name. So Sabi just DM'd me the link saying, oh my god, Songs of Tokyo, they're doing a special sexy zone, I want to get in. And I was like, yeah, sure, you should get in. We know the show obviously because a lot of our friends were already on the show in the past, especially Mandy. In order to not live alone, I was like, you know what, I will do it with you. This way you're not alone in the application process. And Sabi said, famous last words, if you get on the show, that will really be sexy destiny. So the application was basically a form. There was like 10 questions or something like that. So you had to talk about how you discovered Ssexy Zone, what are your favorite songs and why, what is your best memory, and stuff like that. I did it like half seriously because my goal was to promote my friend so she would get on the show, and also like everything Ssexy Zone in my life is 100% Sabina's fault. And then I talked about like the video that we made, I talked about my YouTube channel, I talked about like the dance video that I made and stuff like that. So apparently they like that, and it was so weird. I got the email, I was like, Sabi, did you get the email? Yes, did you? Yeah. We were freaking out. It happened like probably on the Tuesday, and the interview was scheduled for the Saturday. It was at 8 AM and I knew that Sabina was coming right after me, and her interview was scheduled at 9 AM UK time. So I told her like, oh my god, are you ready? I actually have a picture from a moment I was ready. I was like, oh my god, I'm freaking out. I woke up at 6, I didn't sleep last night, I'm freaking out. Because I felt like an imposter as well. I had like this very strong imposter syndrome. Why am I here? I shouldn't be here. This is too much. After thinking about it and talking about Sabina, I was like, no, I didn't cheat my way into the TV show. It just happened, just like what I was saying. So I deserved it, okay? Also, we have history. Me and Ssexy Zone, we have history. So that is the peak of the relationship right there. Right there. Anyway, so the interview, it was supposed to last 30 minutes, but my interview lasted like 45-50 minutes, and Sabina was about 1 hour. So you see 10 seconds, but I was talking for like almost an hour, and I was saying some good things, okay? I wrote in my interview that I did cry when So-chan came back, and they were asking me, so why did you cry when So-chan came back? Can you tell us about that? I was like, sure. Also, what do you think of Marius taking a break? Like, and I started like to talk about like So-chan, about Marius, about mental health, and how I thought that Marius was a really good role model because he's showing to the world that it's okay to prioritize your health and just take a break to focus on one thing after the other. Kind of passing the baton to So-chan because now So-chan is taking care of the group while he's taking a rest, and I got very emotional. So I started to cry, which is why the bit that you see in the TV show is me with my shaky voice, just like because I was crying 5 minutes before, okay? I think it was Chiaki-san who was saying like, oh, some of them were crying. I'm some of them. Some of them is me. Thank you. The interview was done remotely, obviously. It was pre-recorded, so that's why you can see that Ssexy Zone is actually not talking to us directly, but reacting to what we were saying. And they were very clear as well, like during the entire process, that we might not make the cut. That everything that we filmed so far might be edited out. They asked me to send the YouTube videos, the dance videos, so I've sent everything to them as well. And again, they said, oh, thank you very much. Again, bear in mind that it might not make the cut. So I was like, yeah, sure, that's fine. So I was convinced that I would be cut out from the show. I knew that Sabina would be making it because obviously, if she wasn't part of the show, I would have rioted. We were freaking out for like 3 weeks. And we were like, oh, we can't talk about this! And when it came out, Sabina was working and I told her, I will not be watching without you, and I want us to film our reaction, which you're gonna see in a minute. So during this entire 6-hour period, we were getting tweets, we were getting tagged. London said this and the Sweden said that. I was like, that's us. But we saw that the feedback was positive, so we're like, oh, it's gonna be fine, it's gonna be fine. Then we watched it together and this is the result. No! I am so not Like, we've been shutting up for like, what, 3 weeks now?
No pausing.
I can't believe this shit. Like, okay.
Hello, Mr. Shingo and Ms. Shiaki. And hello world. My name is Kento. And for the 10 years of love and support, it's a milestone. We love you guys. Thank you.
I am so proud. Like, he's so good.
Did you see my tears?
And Marius Shori, fluent in German and English.
Ladies and gentlemen, everyone joining us from around the world.
Celebrating their 10th anniversary this year, the group's average age is still just 23. What do their international fans think of the group's journey?
I thought they really take care of each other and show each other how much
like the Ssexy in the back.
Important to do. And even though they're actually going through a lot to pull it through together as a group, even though they haven't been a full group many times.
Today we dive deep into Ssexy's decade of growth with some of their biggest global
Did you
fans.
hear? I got a wow from Kenty. He said a wow. I don't know if he said wow of what I said or because of my wall.
You gotta prove.
I'm sweating so much.
Wow. Sojan is like selling it. Like, really? So what is Fuma then? The naked one?
I can't believe that you said it.
Look at me. He's the best. He's cute. He's intelligent. He's sweet. He's so good at dancing. He's passionate. Like, shut up, Mom. I'm doing it. That's
Oh my god, why does he look so good? I can't.
Breathe, woman. Come on, Shori. The fact that I know exactly what it is isn't
It is really the way Shori, every time he's trying to not cry, he's like always blinking extra.
Shori, please don't say goodbye.
Shut up! It's our time, it's our turn.
God, what shit did I say?
Same!
Okay, so it's you. It's just, oh no, that's me. Oh shit. See my face? I was telling some shit right there. Is it run? I know we were on this.
Oh my god, they probably gonna talk it.
Oh shit.
Then they shows us for run. I'm gonna freak out.
Run with the 5 members. It felt right. It
You
felt
feel
lovely.
that I was just crying?
This moment that I thought, finally,
I got Kento approved.
I think you proved the
We're not really running away from it, but more like running towards the things
Fuma is
they
watching,
want
girl.
to
Look at
accomplish,
how he's watching.
want to face head on.
You talk
But
so
we are
well.
taking whatever we have in the past
so proud of you.
with us, and that's what
We
makes
said
it
some good shit.
and that's what makes
そうですね。ランって意味はランナウェイ逃げるっていう意味じゃないって言ってくれて、ランって曲はまずソウ君がお休みしてたので、マリウスとの4人で、曲を出してたので、なので一つ不安も残りながらランは心を込めていつも歌ってます。
I was not breathing for a moment. I was not breathing for a moment. I'm still a bit emotional. Like, if we knew that this was gonna happen, like, my merch hasn't been ordered yet. I was like, oh my god, you could have told me before. I would have purchased more merch if I knew. That's why I was feeling like really uncomfortable. I was like, oh, people are gonna hate this and stuff like that. But I was really happy to see that the feedback was actually good. I did tell them during the interview process that I was French, but I was living in London for the past 7 years, so I'm not too sure which country you want to put in. And they decided to put London because it was recorded from my house in London. That's why people think that I'm British. I am not British. I'm actually French. Bonjour. I was thinking that people would talk more about the Filipino girl because I thought that what she said was really amazing. And the Peruvian sister were like super cute and I didn't see a lot of feedback about them, so it made me a bit sad because I was like, I got more feedback than them and I feel bad about it. Okay, you know what I mean? Can you believe? Out of all the groups, I make it on TV for Ssexy. People were saying that, oh yeah, London and Sweden are Fumata, and I'm like, oh man, Sabi, it's all your fault. I blame you. You did this. It's okay, I've come to terms with it. It's okay. But I like So-chan. I just want to remind everybody. And Marius, because Marius is my baby. And we'll leave it at that. I got Kenty approved. I made Kenty happy. So-chan saw me. He knows I exist into this world. He knows I love him. So I'm happy. So there you go. That's what happens on Songs of Tokyo. And thank you again to everybody who messaged me and sent me like so much love. I really appreciate it. Hopefully next time we can make it for Kato. Like what the hell, you guys? Nani's a fuck. I'm waiting. 15 years, you guys. 15 years.
来乖。